Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new year and a new Shop My Stash everyday makeup drawer. We have a helper here. If you see little fingers grabbing things, yeah, super duper helpful. I am so excited to switch this up. I think I'm going to completely gut this drawer for the most part, except for like staples like my mixer and lash glue, things like that, because I'm starting a new project pan, which I am not posting just yet, but I've already selected the items for. So I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup drawer a little bit differently so I can be more successful in my projects this year, because I really didn't do that great last year. And it'll make more sense next month, I think. Whoa, don't pull the camera. Oh boy, this is a hot mess. I didn't have time to film multiple videos today without my little helper waking up. So this is going to be interesting. Anyways, I'm going to take out all the products after we talk about them, of course. Ooh. And if you see holes in my collection, like eyeshadow palettes, for example, then that's just going to be a bit, oh boy, a bit of a spoiler for my project pan to come, but I don't want to show you the products exactly just yet. That will be coming either later this week or next week. I hope all that made sense. So we're going to start here with the base products. I had 3 concealers in for the month of December. I used all of them, but I didn't get a lot of use out of any of them. This ColourPop concealer is super thick. It doesn't look great under my eyes. I still need to try it as like a blemish concealer, you know what I'm saying? It just looks really dry under my eyes. Even if I put it on top of a really hydrating eye cream, it just doesn't look good on me. Whoa. This is probably my favorite concealer. It's medium coverage, lightweight, looks really great, and this is almost gone as well, but like I said, pretty much everything is coming out. And then this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is one of my favorites from the drugstore as well. And actually, Jeremy pulled the stopper out of this for me. No. Well, I say pull it out. He actually messed up and shoved the stopper way down in there, but I couldn't get any more product out. But there is definitely still product in here, as you can see. So I'm working on finishing this up as well. But like I said, it's going back in the drawer. I use both of these primers a lot. The Too Faced Hangover RX primer is super hydrating. It's really nice on my dehydrated skin now that it's winter. And the NYX Angel Veil is, it's not my favorite. It is smoothing, but I kind of would prefer more of a pore filling type of primer versus a smoothing primer, if that makes sense. I'm just taking this out. This is not going to survive my base declutter, but I don't have time to do that with all of my year-end videos that I need to do and all the videos I want to do for the beginning of the year. So that's going to be coming at a later date. So this is just going to go back in the drawer, but I want to show it like in the declutter YouTube problems. And I got a lot more use out of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm down to about here. I've used about 1/3 of the product. Not my favorite. It smells like paint, but it's decent and it's only like $5. Over here are my cheek products. So I had in the Real Her blush palette. I got a bunch of use out of this. I've had it in for 2 months and I've used all of the shades. I'm using this one today and it looks much more bright and vibrant than it actually appears on the cheeks, which is a good thing for me. This is the City Color Highlight Trio. This is only a couple of dollars and it's actually really good. Oh, this is the thing that Wyatt dropped a few minutes ago, and he did actually crack the gold in here, which sucks, but these are super blinding for the price. I'm really impressed by this, but I've used it a lot. I'm now holding a hand cream because Wyatt gave it to me. I don't think I got any use out of the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush. So I feel like I should keep it in. I know I was gonna gut it, but I didn't use it at all, so I think that should stay in. This is the MAC blush in Harmony. I use this as like a contour blush combination. I know that sounds really weird. If you want to have an idea of what that looks like, I was wearing it like that in my Unpopular Opinions makeup tag, and I just feel like it's really flattering on my skin tone. But I used this a lot. And then Becca Champagne Pop, of course, I used this a ton. It's my favorite. Every time it's in here, I use it a lot. I don't know how I don't have a big dip in it, but I have like worn it pretty much all the way around. So I guess I'm just not focusing my brush in any one spot, but this is my, do I want to say my absolute favorite? It's one of my favorite highlights, that's for sure. I have a problem with picking favorites. Moving on to eye products. Okay, the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara is staying. I only keep a few mascaras open at a time. These two mascaras are done for. I have the Wander Beauty Unlashed. This is about 6 months old, so it's, you know, expired. And this one's about 5 months old, but it's starting to irritate my eyes. So I'd say this one is done for as well. The Peak eyebrow powder, if I can get it open. This is just really nice for soft, natural looking brows. I just put this in the other day because I was looking for something that had some fibers in it, so I am going to keep this in as well. The Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks, the Insta Tint Brown Hair 2 Tinted Brow Gel with microfibers. Whoa. I don't feel like it has that great of hold, but if you like the like bushy brow look, then this product's really nice, but it's not cruelty free. So if that is something that you look for in your beauty products, that would not be it for you. This is my only nude eyeliner I have left in my collection after my declutter. This is the Pixie crayon combo in Wide Awake. It has a nude liner on one side and like a champagne type of shade on the other side. This is the only clear brow gel I have open right now, the e.l.f. one, so those just need to stay. They're like everyday basics. All these will be going back. I have the ABH Brow Definer. This is like the large triangle type of brow product. I really like this for when my eyebrows are full and crazy like they are right now. The Physicians Formula Eye Booster, I've gotten a ton of use out of this the last 2 months, so I'm ready to switch that out. The Ardency in Modster eyeliner in gold. This is really nice. I used it quite a bit during the holiday season. And the NYX Très Jolie gel pencil liner in black. I just don't think this is that great. I'm still on the fence whether I want to declutter it, but I'm definitely ready to put it back in my collection. Uh-oh. What'd you do? Huh? Beep beep so you can show them what you did. Watch out. Do you see the blue over here? Those are all blotting papers from that. Great. The Morphe 9C Contour Palette. This is the only contour palette I used this month, so I used these shades to set my concealer, and I tend to use like these two for bronzer contour. The highlight's really nice, but it's too deep for me right now. These are all the lip products I used last month. I used the Bite Beauty Matte Crayon in Glace. I really like this. This was the birthday gift. Why I can never open it. Birthday gift for 2018. It's a really nice color. This Real Her I Am a Rockstar Lady Love liquid lipstick is so drying, but I love the color, so I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not. That was a horrible swatch. I'm on the fence about this. Of course, I used my Maybelline Matte and Rich Ruby. This was in my holiday or like Christmas tutorial. It's just a beautiful classic red shade. The Victoria's Secret Strawberry Lip Gloss. I really like this. It's super glittery, but it's comfortable. And then I have the ColourPop Ultra Matte in Times Square. I'm really not that big of a fan of the Ultra Matte lips. Yeah, they're really drying. I did get use out of the L'Oreal Infallible pressed pigment situation in Hourglass Beige. This is really beautiful. And I think that's the only single I actually use. So I am going to keep all these into... Actually, you know what? Because of my pending project, all these are coming out as well. Over here are the products that I was testing out. How did I never use the Balm Mary Luminizer before December 2018? Ta-ta! This is one of my new favorite highlighters. Wow. Once I use up the sample, I will 100% be purchasing the full size. I didn't try out the Kokie liquid lipstick or the Bite Amuse Bouche in Chai. This was the other one in the birthday set. And I did use this single shadow, the Absolute New York Eye Artiste in VIP. It's just a pretty gold shade. It's pretty standard though. It's pretty and it's nice, but I mean, it's nothing to write home about. Thanks, dude. The palettes that I had in here were the BH Cosmetics Curly Bible Deluxe Edition. There we go. I only used this once, but it is going back. I didn't use this at all, the BoxyCharm Pure palette, but it's going back as well. I really don't love this palette as it is. I wish I would have used it, but I didn't. And I used this one a ton, the ColourPop Dream Street palette. This is one of my favorite palettes of 2018, that is for sure. My Best of Beauty 2018 is coming eventually. I'm so behind. And the last palette I had in here was the Crown Brushes Glam Metals, and I did get use out of this. I'm actually using the shade today. This is Glam Rock. This is not my favorite palette ever, but I'm gonna keep it. Okay, now that this drawer is looking pretty bare and sad, let's jump into my makeup collection. Alright, jumping into the first drawer that we need some items from. I need some foundation. So next up in my rotation is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. Oh, that's a glass bottle, thank you. As well as the Rimmel Stay Matte. For concealer, I'm going to pull in my NYX HD in Fair, because a lot of these are not light enough for me right now, besides the ones I already had in. Next one. In my face palette drawer, the next one up is the BH Cosmetics Blush palette. I haven't used this in quite a while, and it does have a highlighting shade in here as well. And for contour palette, next up is the IBY Highlight and Contour palette. This is one of my favorites. Okay, blush, bronzer, and highlight. So I did keep in my Wet n Wild blush, and then I just pulled a 10-pan blush palette. Sorry why it keeps kicking the tripod. I've been skipping over this for months and months and months. This is the Kevyn Aucoin contour palette. Contour powder in the shade Light. I really need to use this. I'm not super into contouring lately, but it's time to pull that in. And then I will also pull in my NARS Laguna. This is just a little baby size. There we go, but I don't have much progress on that. For highlight, these are too dark for me right now. They're more like summer shades for me. So I'm going to pull in this Cougar Loose Highlight in Diamond Kiss. I feel like maybe that's not too dark. I'll have to play around with that one. And then just to make sure and have something a little bit lighter, I'm going to pull in the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. That works great on fair skin. Okay, up here in lipsticks, things got moved around a little bit because of my lipstick declutter, but I'm going to pull in... Oh, thanks, sir. No thank you. I'm going to pull in the Tarte butter lipstick in Park Avenue Princess. That's a great everyday nude type of shade. Back here are my spring summer shades. I feel like I haven't used these in a little while. I'm going to pull out Lumiere. I haven't used this one in quite a while. It's getting a little dark up this high. I'm so sorry. These are my lip glosses, my bolder liquid lipsticks, as well as my nude liquid lipsticks over there. These are really out of order now since doing my makeup inventory. For lip gloss, I'm going to pull in my Dior Lip Maximizer and what's this? The Juice Beauty lip gloss in the shade Fig. This is a really nice like mauve-y shimmery tone. For liquid lipsticks, I want to pull in this Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the shade Wicked. It's a really deep red shade. And then from my nudes, I think I want to pull in this Wet n Wild liquid catsuit in Rebel Rose. I haven't used this in quite a while. Alright, we're up as high as I can get it. For, eyeliner, I want to pull in this Mally Beauty Ice Blue shade. I think that will be really fun to experiment with for winter. For liquid liner, I want to try my best to get the hang of this Butter London Stupid Wheel liner. So I'm going to try that out. It might not end well, but we will see. That was so close. Wyatt was twisting off the cap of this upside down. For eye bases, I want to use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I haven't used that in a million years. Uh-oh, thank you. I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible before my whole makeup collection is in disarray. I'm going to pull in the It Cosmetics Brow Power Brow Pencil, as well as, the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. I don't know where my focus is. Oh, way back here. Great job. I'm going to pull in these two brow products. Lost my train of thought. Now I'm going to put everything away in the makeup drawer and show you what everything is looking like. Alright guys, so this was much shorter than my usual Shop My Stash everyday makeup drawer videos, but here's what things are looking like. We have 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers, and 1 blush to use this month, but then you have to remember I have a contour kit which has bronzers in there, and then, whoa, 10 blushes in here, so I have lots of options there. I decided to keep in my Too Faced Hangover Primer because it really is hydrating. Yeah. I can't like talk through all of my thinking right now because of the project I just planned that's not going up yet, so this is looking a little strange. I typically have 2 foundations in here, and I do have a white foundation mixer for when things don't match me very good. And then I decided to keep in my Maybelline Fit Me the one with the stopper inside of it to try and get that used up. And also, if it gets tipped around, I don't want it to like explode since the stopper's not in there. It looks like it already kind of has. So actually, I'm going to store this upright on top of my vanity. And then because I didn't... You can't even see what I'm talking about. Because I put away all of my single shadows, I actually decided to put my eyeliner, mascara, and eyeshadow primer in this bin that usually had my singles. And I have my eyebrow products over here in the orange bin. These are the 3 products I have yet to test out. I'm really going to focus on my Project Pan in January especially, so I'm not going to be testing out any new products this month. I need to keep that in there, silly. And then if I get bored of my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, I'll probably open up a new one. I typically have 1 to 3 open at a time, but this is one of my absolute favorites, so I don't know if that's going to happen this month. Here's what the top of my vanity looks like. You can see a little sneak peek of my upcoming project over here in the corner. I have 3 setting sprays up here. These are not all of my setting sprays, but those are just the ones I have sitting up top there for the time being. All of my lip liners are back here, as well as a Cinema Secrets blush cleaner. I have the lip balm I'm currently using, which I'm actually going to put up front so it's easier for me to grab. I moved my concealer up there. I had the 2 glosses I pulled, the 2 liquid lipsticks I pulled, plus one that I didn't get any use out of last month, which is the Tarte Tartist liquid lipstick in Birthday Suit. That was the, 2017 birthday gift. I just had to rescue my Kevin Aquan from Wyatt. He didn't wreck it. This is an expensive product for a baby to get a hold of. As well as the 2 lipsticks I pulled, the ColourPop Lumiere, the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and I have the MAC lipstick in Whirl that I didn't get any use out of last month either. So that is what's sitting up on top of my vanity. Wyatt just opened up that loose highlight. This is a disaster. Dude, stop opening everything. It's great that you've learned how to twist open everything, but it's really not that helpful for mama. Close the drawer for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was super hectic with Wyatt helping. This was not planned, of course, but mom life just kind of happens sometimes. Okay, thank you, sir. And those are my pajamas. Wow. I'm so sorry. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, regardless of the hot mess express that just happened. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Wyatt, can you say bye? You have highlighter on your face. Say bye! Ooh.